Well, that's one. Raglan sweater. The difference from types we learned is the shape of necks. Today is a V-neck, turtleneck, round neck, and V-neck. There are just 3 types. This is V-neck. It needs linking machine to sew the neck to the body patty. Same as yesterday's round neck V-neck, it will be slightly simpler than yesterday's round neck. Round neck yesterday, there are RRE and RR5, RR6. Some students are starting to get confused. Today's V-neck is actually similar to yesterday's round neck. Then let's try the process. For calculation sheet today, it should not be divided by R because we can tell from the number of stitches. And it shows the row again. So, don't forget to switch rows and rotations in the software setting. Here are rows. Let us type in stitches. Next step. Next step. Complete stop. Oh dear. Zoom out. Okay, let's take a look. Front part first. Okay, let's take a look. There is no back neck on the back body part. Oh, we cut out the back collar. Stitches of front part is 256 stitches. Rib we give 4 rows. Delete the row here. 12减1减1 10减1减11 26加11 this is 8加1加10 times. Then this is 10加1加1 times 26 rows. 26012减2减6 OK. OK, the raglan. 426 430瓦 ED 104 We match. 426 430瓦 ED 1044 Good. The height and width are matched. For front neck now. For front neck deleted directly here. 4比2比176减2减6 8减2减2 200 left. This time it's 128 because today's stitches are divided by R. (4-2-9 times) and 626 time 8-2-8 times. Good height 490. Then 48 it matches. UC 48加4 4848 it matches. After matching, we will zoom in. Click on the base outline. 10 stitches spaced. This place has not been changed. You can do it 4 times. 162 it is also possible to do it 4 times. Today I programmed the 10.2 calculation sheet. We save as negotiation. Okay, let's change this code to 122 first. And here, And in this case, we replace it with a module. We'll have a plan later. Module replacement 141、142、143、144。It's quite get used these actions now. Don't make another mistake. Some people still make mistakes. Oh, what about here? We draw first. We have a plan later. Let's talk about the next practice. If you are familiar with it, I will make a plan for you. 162 162 sleeve part moves to the body part. Moves closer to the body part are narrowed. Last, some people don't do it carefully. We must be serious about this work. Otherwise, you gonna have a lot of trouble when course keeps further. You did the wrong. In mass production, the whole product is going to be wasted. Okay, let's take a look. There are 6 times of flat narrow here. It's little times. I just finished speaking in class yesterday. Change sheet. Maybe 4 times. Don't draw it 6 more times. Is it hey? You did your homework, didn't you? I changed it. UCP changed. If homework is 2-2-4, then your R5 only needs to be given 4 times. You can't give other excess. That's the margin narrow. Margin minus and minus without margin are different. Clear? If we just do it 6 times, we drew it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then let's draw the 6 times for the body part. As for the sleeves, we can just mirror. Horizontal mirror. Mirror and paste. What about after turning around? We talked about that yesterday. Move the part 2 stitches towards the sleeve. So I'll say it again today. If you don't know, say it again. Okay, the whole thing is moving towards sleeve. It was supposed to be framed. The whole frame's a whole. Move over as a whole. It might be easier to understand this way. The part framed here moves towards the sleeve. Is that right? But this will just overdid our remaining stitches. That is, then we don't want to change the basis of the remaining needles. What should I do? For body part, give 1 more time of minus 1 time less for sleeve part. This does not affect the overall situation. Okay, you knitted the fabric yesterday. Flat narrows are matched. The hole is offset 2 stitches in the direction of the sleeve. 225分钟 us 2 stitches here. That big body also minus 2 stitches. The sleeves should also minus 2 stitches. Together minus 4 stitches here. Here minus 4 stitches as well. But the top it has been covered. So less 2 stitches here. In this way minus 4 stitches as a whole. Cosling shall be squeezed. Let's merge first. This is the principle. You see. There are 4 stitches minus here when the all parts merged. C4 needles are minused. If you do it wrong, loops will be hanging on the needle bed. The part on the sleeve will be a hole here. More stitches are accumulated here. You have to know how this works. Since body part here are covered, there will be 2 more stitches on the sleeve part. Clear? 2 more needles. Yesterday, for arc of the S shape of the sleeve, I adjusted it. Hurry up first, then slow down. Then let's adjust the sleeve calculation sheet. This is the position of flat narrow. Yesterday, if you didn't understand, I'll say it again today. You will understand a lot. Is that clear? Okay, above. Because now is not the time you play. Meaningless. Here, we did margin minus here. After done that, sleeve here. If we just sleeves, we don't talk that much at the beginning. You use 192 first. Don't do it. This is the 3rd neck type. I believe you should be clear. Okay, I'll take another question here. In class yesterday, one stitch minus we use 201. Minus 1, use 201. If 2 stitches minus, you shall not use 201. Then you remember minus 2 stitches use 202. Is that clear? You can't draw 201 here you minus 2 stitches. The place where you minus 1 needle is for 201. What's the difference between 1 stitch and 2 stitches? This is minus 1. Do you see it? Minus 1 here. 1 stitch is minused here. Isn't this missing 2 stitches? 2 stitches 202 for 2 stitches. 201 for 1 needle. No. Okay, I'm going to change these 3. This is. But it's great to do homework. Oh? Okay, here we are. How to draw at the bottom of the neck. What does 209 mean? Oh, 209 is a color we use for cardigan. What is the cardigan used for? We'll talk about that later. 209 is going to be separated. That's how it goes. Back bed knitting first. Our pullovers is that front loops are knitted back. This is the knitting action for pullover. This is 219. This is 209 and the one in front. And the blue 199 one you learned on the first day. These colors are actually an action for pullover. What's the knitting action for pullover? Loop knitted from left to the right. Front loops back. Front loop left to the right. Back loop back. Several rows of front loops go and back. This is the action for pullover. So let's take a look at its knitting principle. Knitting principle goes this way. Back loop left to the right. Front loop back. Front loops left to right. Then back loops right to the left. We then note a sect. Edge always go this way, front loop connects back loops. Or back loop connect to front loop. What's gonna be like on its edge? Will it wrap around? Edge won't be opened. You have to understand this knitting principle. Edges shall be wrapped around, front to back or back to front. Edge cannot be opened. Side seam, right. What are you doing in there? This is knitting order for neck part. Including 219, 199 or 209. That's completely different from 200. So there shall be 2 rows here. It is a complete package. Today we starts from 219 or 199. Today we are going to start with 209. All rows with stitch minus shall be 2 rows. 209小时, there is also pullover. 2 loops are splitted here. Easier for margin stitch minus. On neck edge we shall do stitch minus with margin. Margins loops here we use 6 loops. 6 loops for our stitch minus with 6 loops margin. Change here. Give some space here. Loops are overlapped here. It's also a little dangerous, but can work. So let's start here. And we have the tools. Shadow. What color as base color? 202 coverage 200. Down, right. Let this as the width. Is 4 to the left. Is that how it's done? Yes, cause it is stitch minus with margin. V-neck often goes this way. Okay, let's take a look after done it. Is there something wrong on this place? This is the overlap stitch. Loop from body part is overlapped here as well. Sleeve here as well. Right, overlapped loops are many here. It's unstable when many loops in one needle hook. Stitch might be missed, so let's move this one a little bit. It doesn't make sense in this place. We move it down. We remember, move above. 2 rows move together. Oddly number is not allowed. I've been emphasizing this issue. There is 1.5 rotation in homework. 1.5 rotation shall be changed to 2 rows or 4 rows for stitch minus. Oddly number is not allowed. What is the oddly number? This is called oddly number stitch minus. This is called odd number. Hey, 3 rows for stitch minus, even if you make it an even number later on. Neither. When you meet situation like this, we need to change it. I told you before. 219 2 rows for stitch minus action. Even number. Oh? Okay, so after this is done, this time we still give stitch minus. But this time, many students will be given the wrong position. Why didn't I replace it before? Then we all know, this V-neck has no middle needle. These 2 loops go left. These 2 loops go right. If there is no medium needle, then some people draw for you like this. Is that right? I don't think so. Probably not. No, how do I change it? How do you say? Well, or I'll draw it. Just draw the line above. Okay? Because of this row, I'm going to have a loop minus. You can't go up there. There will be 3 rows. Here, here. Okay, you don't know this. Forgive you because you haven't done it. Oh? Then this one is to never draw it wrong. Because these 2 stitches are overlapped in this direction. These 2 stitches are overlapped here. 229 can't cut it off yet. No packages. Then I just place quotes here. He was actually doing the right thing. But stitch margin is wrong. There is an extra needle. You see loops are overlapped here. Loops overlapped here. Loops overlapped here. Stitch margin has its cycles. It's regular. 1 time minus 2 stitches. 1 time minus 2 stitches. So 1 stitch shall be minused. It's okay. Do you see it? Here's what it does. Are there little stitches here? Keep 4 quotes here. Place quotes in this way. Is that clear? There 202 are on 1 row here. There are no gaps in between. There is no package in the middle. The system cannot decide which direction the stitch is minused. Is that right? In this way, then your principle is this principle. 2 loops are overlapped. Duplicate 1 row of 209 above. Don't get it wrong here. That's how it's drawn. Don't draw it wrong. If you draw it wrong, you hang it on, or you paint like I did. Margin might be wrong. Check this out. 1 time minus 2 needles. 2 less stitches at a time. 2 less stitches at a time. That's the way to tell the truth. Overlapped loops are called margin. Okay, this is the stitch minus margin. Okay, after this, we still gonna deal with waste yarn part. When I talk about waste yarn, you just follow the template library. There are files. Don't tell me you don't understand. I know you don't understand. Why don't you copy it first? Will it be good? Copy it slowly, and you will understand. I know you don't understand. Okay, above. We need to insert the rows. There shall be whole rows there. Just hang 211. Just hang 200小时 air. Then 241, 242. So these are the packages for waste yarn. When you finish the first half, I just explained the principle for this action. All 3 moves are the same. It's 2-page package. So start with 209. Loop minus shall be 2 rows. All stitch minus quotes, starting with 209. Frame all. Click down. And starting with 209. Oddly number is not allowed. If there is odd number, the file cannot be decoded successfully. Below 1:1, This place can be odd number. Okay, when we done halfway there, just go to the mirror image for the other half. For today V-neck, we have to place it in the middle. Half and half. If you don't choose well, adjust the selection range. This tool is very useful. Today it doesn't look like that round neck and turtleneck. You can put it casually. V-neck, we have to distinguish horizontal mirror and paste. Click it on the rib. Oh yeah, check it. Turn it upside down. So far, these needles, all of them are made by hands. The purpose of hand painting is to familiarize with codes. We can come out automatically. I didn't tell you. Okay, let's duplicate 3 pages. Remove yarn feeder direction changing codes. Duplicate 3 pages. Semi or rows. Well, some people still don't get it. Oh, I'll delete it again. Oh, let's brush the package. I'll delete it again. How to delete rows? We want to choose. The first image is selected. Then click delete. Repeat delete 150 rows. Roller machine can delete 200 rows. Click mouse. After it's done, you have to fix this. You see this, there are residual packages here, and here you have to pay attention to odd number. See if it is the odd number. 76 is not odd number. 76 is not odd number. You have to be divided by R. Casual talk. Why can't you make 2 sweaters a day? 3 are fine. 3 sweaters for 1 day, no? Okay. Delete these. Let's brush. For V-neck position here, we give twist flower at the bottom of the V-neck. Starting with 209, it's separated. Let's take a look. Its sections. You see? Action are separated since this place. Same as the action detail I showed you just before. 209米 Ajul is separated. Because he is not separated, move 4 needles to left. Move 4 needles to the right, if not separate early. Loops all on 1 row. It's not easy to rack. We split up, separated it. Loops are not connected with each other. Easy for stitch minus. If you separate early, you can twist flower there. The bottom of the V-neck won't be that big. V-neck twist. What color do we use? On the second page, in fact, just use a 6. 7. 6, 7, they twist each other. Just twist each other like this. Twist each other, or use 75. Let's take a look. Float on the front needle bed plus move stitch to right. It's been stolen. Attention on the second page. On the first page, obviously there is no package. It's the code. Can't you put it on the first page? First page is full of packages. You don't need to know, as long as you can copy. You can make clothes. For the second page, we give action. Okay, after that, input the package. Use 1乘1 rib first. We complete the yarn feeders group. I'll say it again today. Feeders are over here. 91 stop here. Left 3 yarn feeder is for silk. What is 53? Let's take a look. This one uses 4L 6L 5R. 3L is silk. All parts share 1 yarn feeder. Machine takes 3L to the right side. Then 53万 hand right rib is over. 3L is placed in the middle. 63 knits the body part. 3L is placed on the right sleeve. 43 knits the rib on the left. 1乘1 rib bottom plus F rib. Got it? Okay, I'll tell you again today. I won't input parameter for you. The fourth paragraph is cell. 5:5, or it's fixed. How to fill 43? Where is 3L? 5, or plating with 3L. 3L here. Can't find it. Problem. 73 is 7L plating with 3L. 43 4L plating with 3L. And cycles. We give 37 times 50 times. Internal code 3. You can also save this template. Isn't preservation, you can save it. Although I give you the parameter. You can save it by yourself. Okay, how about today? There are these alarms. Okay, today that's what we're going to focus on today. A new knowledge point. What is this question? I'll tell you all about it. This question. Until the second month. Even to graduation. This alarm will also appear. You must understand what causes it. Let's jump to the corresponding packages first. Move it outside. Let's take a look. Which series number? 192, 202, 200, 219. Then let's look at codes together. It is this area. This package combo cannot be expanded. Do you see it? This package combo cannot be expanded. It's not that he doesn't have packages. There are packages, just cannot be expanded. What causes? Let me tell you something. This package combo. Let's see it. This is it. Is that understandable? Do you know why this? Place codes here. This is the compressed pages. This is the package. It's all the same here. What is a sequence packs? Our software. All packages are placed one by one. Look at it. This is the first package on the combo. It's the second one. It's the third. It's the fourth. This is the fifth. Aha. Is it first, second, third, fourth, fifth? I don't care about the right. Right side are the mirror of left side, the sequence module. Once you put on the right place, it can't be brushed. Just like yesterday you had 201 on one side. No 201 on one side. Can't you brush it out? Is that right? Okay, so this is called a sequence package. This is called a sequence package. So, why can't this sequence module be popped out? It is because of the needles inside the compressed package. There are just 4 needles over here. Only 4 needles, our fixed needles. It's called the needle cycles. It has color E on the top. It's called the needle cycles. We don't take care of it. Is that clear? It has one on top. It is called horizontal cycles. We don't have to worry about it. There is no one on top. It is called fixed stitch. Fixed number of stitches. You can count how many stitches there are. Are there 10 needles? Right. With these 10 needles. Tell me about it. What is 10? is 5 stitches. 10 equals 5 needles. 1 stitch on the compressed package is 2 stitches in the expanded package. 10 stitch equals 5 stitch. There are 5 fixed needles in the expanded package. C5. So what about the compressed package? 4 stitches is 4 less than 5. Remember what causes this alarm. Almost every file has this alarm, because you must have this calculate sheet. Well, there are two ways. First, you change the calculation sheet one stitch less. That will be okay. And secondly, you have to figure something out. Let's fix the needle in the expanded package. From 10 to 8. You cannot just move above here. There are shifting codes. You cannot just randomly modify it. There are shifting codes here. 192 is 2 stitch minus. 202 is 2 stitch minus. 4 needles 8 needles. Do you see it? 8 needles. Do not just see that there is one needle rack. It has racking plus. 1加7. It shall move 8 loops to the right. If someone changes shifting code, that's not right. There will be loops hanging there. You make it. So, for package today, it has 4 needles. 4 needles, then you have 2 ways. First, change calculation sheet. Oh yeah, change some here. Then we do not recommend changing calculation sheet. But sometimes you have no idea, so you have to change something. Turn it to 201. Right, minus E is 201. You become 201. So how many needles over there? And now there are 5 loops here. 5等于5 is right. 5等于5 is okay. Okay, it's another way. We change package. For today's package, turn 10 needles to 8 needles. I said you can't touch my shifting codes. So how to change it? Only change in this way. There is nothing here. The fixed needles are the needles here now. Okay? Let's take a look. See if it can be expanded. It's not that it does not have packages. It's just it cannot be expanded. It can now unfold. It can now unfold. There's another one. That's it. That's it. We check it in another layer. If there is no float, you can knit it with knitting machine. As soon as you set parameter on the takedown layer. We have another question. All the homework that you've had, he has more than 4 stitches. There are 92 stitches left. Right. Hey, there are only 2 stitches left. How to change it in this case? Change it in this way. Place the package outside of it. Let me explain to you. You can understand. For some packages there are just 2 stitches left. For excessive stitches, I should not cut it off. Is shifting code wrong? Shifting code is wrong. What should I do at this time? You widen 219. Duplicate chosen column. Widen 219. This time, add 219 to 3. Place these 4 needles below the green code. These 4 as well. There should not cycles above the shifting code. Then delete these 4 columns. Place it at initial place. Then it will be more difficult for me to change in this method. You won't have to change it this way. Oh, what do I mean? If you encounter that kind of rows less than 4 needles, you can do in this way. This works now. Don't place cycles on shifting codes. Then you don't need to change this way today. Don't be so troublesome. Then change it like this is harder for learners to understand. Today's version is changed like this. Okay, there's no action up there. This time 8 equals 4. Then 8等于4 4等于4 it won't have alarm here anymore. Same fixed needles. There will be no alarms. I'll tell you again. Must be that fixed needles equals or is less the needles inside the package. Fixed need keys before is less than 4 needles before changing is 5. Less than 5, definitely not work. Definitely cannot be expanded. Definitely cannot be expanded. Okay, this is our knowledge we have to know today. Today don't set parameter in the takedown layer. What codes we set on the neck part? Yeah, give 5 inside give number 5 code. Number 5 code. The principle is the same as yesterday. I won't talk about that today. Isn't today's lesson very easy? Draw codes like this. This way. Same at middle part and right part. You don't have to worry about it. This is the action how it works.